Scientists believe that love at first sight may exist. According to a study in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, apparently people decide within the first few minutes of meeting each other what kind of relationship they want. So I'm here with Lawrence and we've been talking about love at first sight. So do you believe that that concept of love at first sight is possible or not really?
I think so.
Completely for it to be love, or you believe that will happen for some people sometimes?
I think there's probably a lot more of what seems to be love at first sight and turns out not really to be it. But I think the beginning of love can happen at first sight.
And do you know any friends or anybody that where this has happened to them before?
Me.
Oh really? So is it your girlfriend? You met her love at first sight? Your wife?
Yep. I met her in a review section in university.
Oh wow, so you met each other and the first time you ever laid eyes on her, you felt love for her?
Pretty much, yeah.
So it is true then?
I suppose, yeah. I mean, I'm a sample of one, so.
And how long have you been married for?
21 years.
Definitely, and I think it's not just an aesthetic attraction. I just generally it can be true.
Okay, do you know anyone who sort of experiences love at first sight has actually lasted?
No, no. So, not on the top of my head, but I'm sure it's possible to.
Okay, do you think it's love though, or maybe just that you like them or you think you like them?
You can learn to love somebody and you can get used to somebody. I think you can actually. I think it is love because I don't think we should be too conscious about it.
Love at first sight. Yeah, I have in the past. Yeah.
So you think it's a concept that can actually be real?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
So it's happened to you twice in the past, did you say?
Yeah, when I was much younger. Yeah. When I was about 16 and about 21, I met two girls, and it was love at first sight. Met the first one at the bus stop, and the other one was in a library. And I went out with both of them for about 7 years.
So it wasn't just that you liked them, you actually, as a person, you actually sort of felt love for them and then it developed into a long-term relationship?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So it was love at first sight, and then as you got to know them, we spent the next 7 years each, and it was absolutely superb, yeah.
I do, yeah. I think it can be. I think it's, you see it on the films and stuff like that, but I think it can happen.
Do you think that's love, or just sort of maybe liking someone or thinking somebody's quite fun? Do you think it's actually love?
Maybe not love, but it's definitely sort of infatuation, and maybe that can lead to something else. So.
No, not really.
So what do you think that it's you can like someone at first sight, but it's not going to be love?
Yeah, you can like something. You can like loads of things the first time you see it, but once you kind of get to know it, find out about it, you may not like it.
So you believe that this concept is just not realistic at all?
I think it's probably fairy tale. People hear about it, people think it's true, but it's not really true. In reality, it doesn't really work.
Yes, I'm a firm believer, and it's something that you can't put a finger on. It's a look, a feeling, a sense, and it happened across a big space, and just suddenly the person across the other side of the room was the only person that I was interested in, and the same thing happened to him. And the next 3 days were a complete love story, but then things, reality kicked in. But it was definitely, I would say, love at first sight.
I didn't used to, but in the last sort of 6 months I think it is.
And why have you changed?
Because I think I've met the girl of my dreams.
And was that straight away the first moment you saw her, you felt like this?
Yeah, I think so, yeah, definitely.
And where were you?
Bethnal Green Tube Station. I was on the phone to the doctor, but I saw her and then couldn't remember what I was saying and put the phone down, and then that's it. We've been together since then.
So that's what the people had to say. Back to Chris in the studio.